Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with another puzzle by amberdot. I did a puzzle by amberdot only a few days ago, which has been quite popular, and amberdot was so happy with my coverage that she sent me another puzzle. One of the easiest ways to get featured on my channel is send me a puzzle. If it's a puzzle that I can do, and I don't know if I can do this one yet, I haven't tried it, but if it's one that I get through, a video will happen. I don't have the rigorous testing process. I wish I could, of some other channels. So let's see if this one makes it onto the internet. So this is a puzzle called Inverted. I know almost nothing about it, apart from amberdot pointed out that it was a puzzle that was out there and I might want to take a look at it. And sure, I'm always interested in looking at puzzles. I enjoy puzzles. That's why I do this. So hopefully this is a good one and I hope you enjoy it. All of the links and everything to do the puzzle yourself will be below. Amberdot posts puzzles to the Cracking the Cryptic Discord server. So yeah, look out for Amberdot's puzzles there. Now let's have a look at this one. So there's a few rules on this one. So normal Sudoku rules: in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. This has an anti-king constraint, which means that cells that are king's move apart cannot contain the same digit. So let's say that is a 3. That would mean that this cell or this cell or this cell, which could normally be 3s by normal Sudoku rules, could not be 3 because even though that might be able to be a 3 normally, it cannot be because that sees each other by king's move in chess. Which is a king can move to any any adjacent space, either orthogonally or diagonally. So that would not be legal. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. So those 5 cells will sum to 19. Those 3 will sum to 15. Cells separated by a white dot must be consecutive. Not all white dots are given. That is good. Otherwise, this would be a horrible anti-consecutive puzzle. And cells with grey squares must be even. And that's what we know. So let's give this a shot. So we know a 6 is a 1, 2, 3 cage. We know an 8 must have a 1 in it, and we know a 7 is a 1, 2, 4. 1 and 2 is lining up. So 1 in box 2 is in those cells. 1 in box 8, 1 and 2 in box 8 are in those. So we know 1 and 2 will be in those cells in box 5, but we don't know where. What else do we know? 15 and 6 sum to 21. So all of the digits, so we, as I stated at the beginning, we must place the digits 1 to 9 in every box, in every column, in every row. These will all sum to 45 because if you add up the digits 1 to 9, you get 45. These, however, sum to 21. If you remove 21 from 45, you get 24. The only way to make up 24 with 1 through 9 is with 7, 8, 9, which means these are 4, 5, 6. These have to be consecutive, so that is a 6 and that is a 7. There is no 7 in there, and this is a 4, 5 pair. Oh, these also sum to 21. So that's a 7, 8, 9. That is even. So that is 8. That is 8. And those are not 8. Those also sum up to 21. So that's a 7, 8, 9, with that being 8 and those not being 8. So we've got 1, 2, 4. So these must be 3, 5, and 6. 3, 5, and 6 sum up to 14. So that's good. And they sum up to 20. We've got another 7, 8, 9. So that's an 8, and those are not 8. And yeah. Oh, so now we've got So now we've got a 19 cage that cannot have a 7, an 8 or a 9 in it. 19 in 5 without 7, 8 or 9. So what do I get if I add 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2? 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2 is that's 20. So I need to reduce 1 from that. So this has to be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means I cannot put 1 in those because 1 isn't consecutive with any of those. But this has to be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't put 6 there. This is 2, 7, 8, 9. Which means 2 has to go up there. Hang on, this is the 20. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without 2 being down here. And this is 1, 7, 8, 9. 1 can't be there. So 1 has to be in here, which means 1 is in here. This is a 19 cage that also can't be 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't put the 1 in here. This is 2, 7, 8, 9. Pardon me. This is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8, 9. And now I've got the 2s lining up here. So 2 must go down here. And again, this is the 20. So this has to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without the 2 being in those. And this is 1, 7, 8, 9. This is horrible levels of pencil marking. I can't put 2 in any of those. I can't put 2 in any of those. That's a 2. So there's no 2 there. Can't put 1 in any of those. That's a 1. Can't put 2 in any of those. That's a 2. Can I do something along? Yeah, I can't put 1 in any of those. That's a 1. So there's no 1 in there. How am I going to break out of this, though? Because I need to do something to... Well, there's no 6 here. So there is a 6 in there. So there is a 6 in there. Actually, there's got to be a 5 in there as well because there's no 5 in any of those. And there has to be a 9 in one of those 2 because I can't put a 9. That's a 7-9 pair. 8 has to be in one of those 2. What is going on? So what I'm looking for now is some elimination because all of these are very symmetrical. I am very tempted to bring up my calculator here. So for example, 13 in 3, I can't use a 1, I can't use a 7, 8 or 9. So there must be a 6 in this. So there's no 6 in either of those. So it's either 2, 5, 6 or 3, 4, 6. I can use a 5 in that, but they'd have to be opposite each other. There's no 6 there, so 6 is in one of those two. And that doesn't, there's no 8 there. Because it sees that 8. I can't put a 2 there because this cell sees all 3 of those. It sees those 2 by Sudoku and that one by King's move. So this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. That becomes a 2, which means those aren't 2, that is 2. That's not 2, 2 is in there. There's no 2 in here now. So this is 1, 3, 5. 5 can't be in the middle of either of those because if 5 was there, I couldn't put 5 there. If 5 was there, I couldn't put 5 there. This is 1, 3, 5. There is no 3, 5. What did I just do? There is no 3, 5 there. There is no 3, 5 there. These are 4, 6, which means there's no 4 in either of those. In fact, there's no 4. No, what did I just do? I take 3, 5 out of both of those, and I've broken the puzzle. No, I haven't. Because that's not a 4, 6 pair for the box. That's a 4, 6 pair for the column. Getting ahead of myself here. That's a 1, 3, 5. So we know what this is as well. 1, 2, 4, 6. No. Yeah, wait, what? That's... I can't math. 1, 3, 4 is 8. So I take 3, 4 out of both of those. This is now 2, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6 is 13. I can take 5 out of both of those. I can take 2 out of those. 1 is absolutely up here now, but we knew that, I think. 1, 3, 4, that does leave the 5 as a possibility in here. I'm glad I caught that. It would have been very easy not to because I am an idiot. This. This can't be 3, 4 or 5, 6. If this was 3, 4, that would have no value. So I can't put a 3 on that dot anymore. If I put a 6 on this, it's 6, 5, and that has no value. This is a 4, 5. So this is a 6, this is a 3. I can take 6 out of there, I can take 3 out of both of those. That is 4, 5, I can take 4, 5 out of those. 3, 6 makes that a 4 and that a 5. That takes 4 and 5 out of those. It takes 3, 6 out of those. The 4, 5 means that's a 3 and that's a 6. The 3 takes the 3 out of there. 4, 5 is lining up. There's no 2 here because of that 2. That's a 1, 4. There is no 1 in those. So that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3. That takes 2 out of both of those. Means 2 can't go into this part of the 12 cage, but it might still be able to go there. There's no 1 there anymore. That's a 1 because of that 1 knocking it out of that. What am I looking for here? This puzzle is kind of a scanning challenge. I actually like as a scanning exercise. This is really fun because I kind of know the sort of things I'm looking for, and it's just a case of can I spot them. I mean, I've possibly over pencil marked, but I've almost certainly over pencil marked. Where do I look? So these are 3, 4, 5, and 9. That one can't be 3. That was not the place to look. So 12 in 3. So I can't use 7, 8, or 9, which knocks out a lot of options. I feel there's something I should be seeing. Some elimination. There's no 3 there. I feel like there's some pointing elimination I should be seeing and I'm not. Because let's bring in the 9 as well, because there's not a lot of options for the 9. So the 9, 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4. But none of that. Well, 1 is limited to those two now. Yeah, 1 is limited to those two. So if I put a 1 in the 9 cage, it has to go there. But there's nothing stopping that. What is it I am missing? There was a lot around the borders, but that all seems to have stopped. 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 2, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5. Can't put 2 there. Can put 2 there. Can put 2 there. Can't put 2 in any of those. So 2 can go in any of those, though. Is there a digit I can't place in a row? No, this is 1789. No. That's 1789. So that's a 4, that's a 1. That 4 makes that a 5 and that a 4. That 5 takes 5 out of there, puts 5 into one of those two. This is a 3-6 pair. 5 is in one of those two, so that can't be a 5. That 4-5 pair means that can't be a 5. That's the 5. That is a 3-6. 3-6 and 3-6. There's no 1 in there anymore. So 1 is in one of those two. So that was something I missed. Seven, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. 8 has to be in one of those two, so I can't put 8 there. So 8 has to be in one of those two. I'm wondering if I'm going to need to start colouring the 7s and 9s. There's no 5 in those now. Actually, there never could have been, so I don't know why I got that wrong. There's no 9 there. So this is 3, 4, 9. One, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. I haven't eliminated 8 from any of those. So this has to be 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. I can't put 8 in any of those. I can't put 1 there. This is not going anywhere. The 9 can't have anything higher than a 6 in it, but that's fine because I can't put anything higher than a 6 in any of those anyway. What am I missing? 2 is in one of those, so 2 has to be in one of those 4. But that's not restrictive. Wait a minute. 3. 3 can't go in any of those. Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. Why can't it go there? Why? Because of the 3, 6. 3 is in one of those two. 3 in the 12 cage means that this is 3, 4, 5. Without 3 being there. 3 has to be in one of those two. So if that's 3, 4, 5, this is 1, 2, 6. We know that 2 can't go there. We know that 1 can't go there. That's a 6. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 1. That is not a 1. That hidden 3 pair. That's a 2, so that's a 2. That is not a 2. 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. There's no 2 in either of those, so that becomes a 2. There's no 1 there, so that becomes the 1. There's no 1 in either of those. That's the 1. This is a 3-4 pair. And a 7-8-9. This is a 5-6. This cannot be the 8. That's the 8. This is actually a known triple now, which is 5, 6, and 7. That can't be a 5. That's a 6. There's a 5, 7 here. Two in this row can only go there. That's a 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, that's fine. This is now just an exercise in scanning, I think. 4, 5 makes that 3, which means that's not 3. That 3 makes that 6, which makes that 3, which makes that 6, which makes that 3, which makes that 6, which makes that 3. That 6 makes that 5, which makes that 6. That 5 does nothing. Four. That 3 makes that 4, that 9, and that 3. That 9 makes that 7 and that 9. This really is just a scanning exercise, but it's a glorious scanning exercise. This is fun. That's 4, that's 5, which makes that 4 and that 5, which makes that 4 and that 5. The 3 makes that 4 and that 3. So I'm now just down to the 7, 8s, and 9s. That can't be an 8. So now the 8 must be up there. So that's not an 8. What is looking in at this? I can't get a deadly pattern now. That 9 is meaning that's not a 9. It's not enough. I can't have a deadly pattern now. That's 7. That's a 9. That's a 7. That's a 7. There's no 7 there. That's an 8, 9. So that's a 7. There is no 7 there. That's an 8, 9. That 7 means there's no 7 there. There must be a 7 in there. That, no. Come on. 7 makes that 9 and that 7. 8, 9. That 8 makes that 9 and that 8, which makes that 9 and that 8, which makes that 9 and that 7 and that 8. The 7 looks down, so that is 7. That is 8. That is 9. That is 9. And we put in an 8, 8, and that completes the puzzle. And that's how you do inverted by amberdot. When I said that that was just a glorious exercise in scanning, that does not mean it wasn't a fun puzzle. That means it really was a fun puzzle. I don't think there was any particularly tricky logic in that, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Puzzles don't have to... That was fun. Thank you, Amberdot. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Um, yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed just for the same reason that people enjoy puzzles like Where's Wally and word searches and stuff. That was a really good puzzle. You had to use your Sudoku skills and you had to use your scanning skills to look for what was relevant and what was the important clue. That was really good. That was fun. I hope people gave that one a shot. I know I say that a lot, but I really do. Yeah, that was good. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, puzzles like this, good fun. And good luck everyone with your solving. And I hope you were able to find your way through that one. Yeah, thanks everyone. Have a good night.